Hi, Zita here. Happy Easter. Today is Sunday, April 12th, 2020. I'm here in Washington. This is day 20 of Stay Home, Stay Safe. The governor extended that mandate until May 4th. I hope I make it. I kind of don't have a choice. I can't really go back to my old life, that's for sure. I'm feeling pretty good though. Since it was Easter Sunday, I decided to try to pull myself up, got up earlier, and I did my Qigong exercises and a hula hoop workout on the back patio early before anybody was up. I'm a little self-conscious, so I don't like to do it out where people can see me. But it felt good, and my lungs feel clear. Physically, I feel good. Mentally and emotionally, I'm a little down, a little stressed out. I think the whole world is. We're wondering when this is going to end. And people are questioning if what we're hearing is real. And I tell you what, I have family and friends that are in the medical profession, and I know it's real. But what we don't know is if we go back to normal life, if we lift the restrictions, will that indeed cause the virus to spread more? Right now, it's starting to plateau. There's less deaths. There's still huge numbers, and the United States has more cases than anybody in the whole world. Today, we're at 547,000 cases. That is confirmed cases, and I heard an official say today that less than 1% of the country has been tested. But I suppose if someone is in the hospital and they're struggling to breathe and they test them, that's a good indication. The people that don't show symptoms, they can spread the disease. But the truth lies in the deaths, I suppose. We have 21,000 deaths as of today. But they're saying what needs to be done to move forward and to get back to normal or new normal is to have everybody take an antibody test, which shows if you've had it. Because I wonder if I've had it. I had some flu-like symptoms not too long ago, and I've recovered. And I think a lot of people are questioning. Some people had no symptoms, but if you had the virus and you recovered, supposedly you developed an immunity to it. So they're saying with more testing, that would be a way to move forward. And when they develop a useful vaccine, which is going to be about a year away. We can't, as a nation, afford another year of isolation. Our economy would collapse. And I think it was Donald Trump that said staying home can be dangerous too. And he's right for many reasons. But so I just feel like, I think it's the not knowing. At this point, we don't know what's going to happen. And at the beginning of this, it was fascinating. It was exciting. We're living in a pandemic. It's not exciting that people are dying. But now that it's come this far, when will it end, and how will that affect us? And how can we keep our loved ones safe? I look around at this park. There's not a lot of people, but there's a group of people playing basketball. There's people walking around. There's people walking their dogs. I have my mask in my pocket just in case. But, some people seem oblivious. So I suppose it's human nature if it's not directly impacting you. Some people don't really care. I care. Just a little worried, I think, about how to proceed from here. I applied for unemployment insurance. I think I'm getting it. It's hard to get through. You can't get through on the phone. I applied online. I have some students, which is nice. I need better equipment, that's for sure. I had one student today. She's wonderful. And they were not able to download Skype. And I can't put more than one app on my phone. I just have Skype. I don't have Zoom because I have an older Android phone. And I want to make sure that it's not going to crash. So I told them I was waiting for my stimulus check, which, of course, is that really going to happen? They say it is. But if that does happen, I'm going to buy me a tablet so I can have better recording capability. So what I did with that one student today, she's in high school. She's a really wonderful girl and very talented. We did a phone lesson. I called her and she played for me. We talked. And then I made some videos for her. and emailed them to her. So that can work. Yeah. My other students were doing well. I do miss it's funny because I'm an introvert. And my whole life I've spent avoiding people. I always need time to myself. I love people, and when I do spend time with people, usually it's wonderful. Especially when I'm teaching. I like to work, I like to be in crowds, but alone. I'm a strange person. I love my family. I love my friends. But now that we're forced to social isolate, I really miss my classes. I really miss sitting there by my students. I really miss little things like walking to the bus stop, seeing other people getting on the bus, saying hi, just the casual, encounters. I sure miss the music center where I used to teach at. And, I'm getting older. When this is over, if this ever is totally over, will I have the energy to really devote full-time work anymore? And I don't know. My mind starts going of will I be alone my whole life? Because right now, I feel like one of those science fiction movies after the Armageddon, and I'm like one of the only people walking the planet. I know that's crazy. I think that's why I'm doing this video every day, as I feel like this is a time in history and I want to record it, but also so that I don't feel so alone. I mean, I live with my daughter and her husband and my darling granddaughter, but they have their family time, and I have a place in the basement, and I don't want to interfere with their life. I love spending time with her, but ultimately we all are alone, aren't we? And all the times I've been annoyed by people because I'm such an introvert and I need my space. Now I kind of regret that, but I don't know if when we go back to this new normal, if I'm going to all of a sudden be an extrovert. I don't think so. But it would be nice to have some answers, I guess. And I was thinking today, because it's Easter, about when the women went to the tomb and they saw the stone had been rolled aside and the angels were sitting in there and said, "Why do you seek him? He has been risen," just like he said. And they were so filled with awe and wonder, and they wanted to see Jesus. That's what I'm missing right now, awe and wonder. Right now it's just worry and tension because we don't know what's happening, but it's not awesome and it's not wonderful. People are dying, and some people worry that their money might run out, their food, and they might not be able to live to see the day when we can gather again for church. Anyway, that sounds all very, very depressing. I'm doing okay, actually. It's 20 days of just the only thing I do is come out to this park and walk, besides take care of my granddaughter, which I love, and teach my students. I'm trying to read more than watch TV and, use my mind more and not worry so much. I've got some good books I downloaded on my Kindle. Anyway, so today my daughter and her husband went to their church because they needed to live stream service, and I spent time with my granddaughter. We did a little Easter egg hunt, and she was so precious. Tonight I think I'll sit and listen to some Easter services on my internet. What else was I going to tell you? I think that's about it. I think I would like to share with you my scripture for today because I just love it. It's about Easter morning. It's Luke 24, 1 through 12. Now, on the first day of the week, very early in the morning, they and certain other women with them came to the tomb, bringing the spices which they had prepared. But they found the stone rolled away from the tomb. Then they went in and did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. And it happened, as they were greatly perplexed about this, that behold, 2 men stood by them in shining garments. Then, as they were afraid and bowed their faces to the earth, they said to them, "Why do you seek the living among the dead? He is not here, but is risen. Remember how he spoke to you when he was still in Galilee, saying, 'The Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men, and be crucified, and the 3rd day rise again.' And they remembered his words. Then they returned from the tomb and told all these things to the 11 and to all the rest. It was Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary the mother of James, and the other women with them who told these things to the apostles. And their words seemed to them like idle tales, and they did not believe them. But Peter arose and ran to the tomb, and stooping down, he saw the linen cloths lying by themselves, and he departed, marveling to himself at what had happened. So there's that marvel, that wonder, and also the fact that Jesus told them over and over again what was going to happen, that he was going to be crucified, die, buried, and he would rise again. And he did, just like he said he would. Do we have that confidence right now in our world of what is going to happen with this pandemic? No, we don't. People are talking a lot, but it is a new virus. That's why they call it the novel coronavirus. And I guess I need to just stop worrying about it. Stop trying to put my faith in men and politicians, because ultimately that's not where my faith lies. My faith lies in God. And there's really nothing I can do about it right now, is there? So I'm going to finish my walk, stop babbling, stop worrying, stop feeling sorry for myself. And tomorrow will be a new day. It will be 21 days of isolation. I hope you're doing well. Happy Easter. Sorry to go on and on and on. Things will work out. They will. They always do. Take care. Be blessed. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.